guys, we're here today with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we're taking on Aimel in the OU tier, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you do, leave a like below and subscribe for more content just like this. I want to first take a quick moment before the team builder to thank you guys so much for all the support. In the past week of Wi-Fi battles, we've gained over 100 subscribers, which is fucking ridiculous, because most months I gain like 20 or 30 on a good month. So I wanted to genuinely thank you all. It really does mean a lot. We're already almost at 700. Which is really insane, to be honest. I did also want to mention that this is going to be the last video you hear with this mic. I actually have a new mic I'm setting up for not only the Wi-Fi battles that I'm recording later tonight, but also for the team builders I'm going to be recording later tonight to go up later in the week. So I did want to record this one with the last mic, so that way then I had everything done all on the same mic and you didn't hear the mic quality change mid-video. But I did want to mention that, of course. I decided to upgrade that because I figured clearly, a lot of people are supporting the channel right now, and I thought that was a good time. So with that said, let's get right into the builder. So first up, of course, we are running an Azelf Screens team. I did want to run Azelf Screens because I like Azelf a lot. I like Screens HO a lot. I usually always try and go for one Veil team every meta. However, I really don't want to do a Bomb Snow just yet, so I'm going with Azelf Screens. We have Taunt, Reflect, Light Screen, and Stealth Rock. This is really good against any sort of Taunt lead that's not named Aerodactyl or Crobat. And it's also really good for just the fact that it can set up screens as well as taunt other leads. Stealth Rocks are really good for hazards, however, we do have a backup hazard setter because this Azelf set is extreme taunt fodder. Could have probably went for U-turn or even Explosion, however, I felt like that Rocks were just better because this team really does rely on Sashes being broken. Next up, we have Infernape with Life Orb mixed set with Iron Fist. We have U-turn, Thunder Punch, Overheat, and Close Combat. We have the 192 speed. This is to creep 130s and 330 Pokemon for their speed stat being 330. Also for 167s at level 50. So basically the logic in this is the fact that Pokemon such as Garchomp, we're not really doing anything to, even with close combat. It will still beat us 1v1 all the time, as you know, specifically full health versus full health scenario. But not only that, on top of this as well, the fact that this set was really a DPP OU set that was left over from a meta where Garchomp was actually banned, and the Pokemon you would have been speed tying at this range was quite literally other Infernape. So this was able to give you a bit more in your offenses while not necessarily taking out of, let's say, your physical attack if you need a special investment or vice versa. So that's really the big reason. Overheat is pretty cool for stuff like Skarmory, for example, that might otherwise try and potentially roost a couple times on you or on slower Pokemon to then make you somehow lose to Skarmory by Flare Blitzing, which is kind of weird to think about, but between the Recoil and Life Orb, as well as potential hazards you'd take, it is definitely very helpful in that regard. U-turn is great from momentum into other breakers or setup mods, such as our next Pokemon with Garchomp. We have Lumberry with Sword Stance, Poison Jab, Outrage, and Earthquake. Poison Jab is basically because we do have the screens, so we can actually probably set up to +2 or +4 in order to beat Pokemon like Togekiss. Not only that, but it does allow us to move to actually hit Togekiss with Poison Jab that isn't going to miss like Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Outrage is great because this set does do a good job at handling fairies with Earthquake and Poison Jab. No fairy really does want to actually take this on. And we have Lumberry mostly just for Scalds, potentially. So yeah, this set is really, really good in my opinion. Really great sweeper, and honestly probably going to be the MVP of the match. We have Heatran up next with Stealth Rock, Flash Cannon, Magma Storm, and Earth Power. Really great fairy killer, also a really great killer of something like Magnezone, which is really nice to be honest, because it does help a lot with stuff like Lottie in their endgame, or even just trapping stuff like Slowbro for Infernape's endgame. So this is a really useful Pokemon on the team. Backup rocker as well is really nice. Great switching to fire types that are not named Infernape, which is useful. So yeah. We have Skarmory up next. Skarmory Heatran honestly forms phenomenal defensive core, with Skarmory being immune to ground types for Heatran, and Heatran being immune to fire types for Skarmory. So the pairing is really nice. We have Spikes as well, which again support the hazard stacking for mons like Garchomp, Infernape, and Lottie. And then Whirlwind obviously to fish for hazard damage. In my opinion, it's very useful on this team. And the Fizz-Def nature on this honestly just helps because Heatran's so Spidef. Finally on the team, we have Scarf Lottie, which is honestly just meant to be a really good cleaner. We have Thunderbolt, Psychic, Surf, and Draco, max speed to tie with other Lotties, and also outpace Pokemon such as Infernape. Felt like this was really useful. In hindsight, this Mon is now also even better because of the fact that Pokemon such as Blaziken do not exist, which could potentially have protected a couple times, then U-turn on us. Whereas now, we just have the Pokemon that's going to outpace pretty much all the metagame. So with that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and with that said, I'll see you guys in the battle. Peace out, guys. Hey guys, we're here. We're taking on Aimel. We're taking an Aimel in an OU Wi-Fi battle today. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. We're using another team, but I actually found this in the BDSP OU room, so I'll link to that down below. The team itself. So make sure to check it out. I'll be honest, I just clicked on all the team links in the chat, and I saw this one, and it looked fun. We're going to lead off with Azelf, though. Azelf's kind of the dedicated lead here. So yeah, good luck and fun to Aimel. Aimel's a very good battler. So if you like really high quality, high skill content, Aimel's your go-to guy in my opinion. He's using a really weird team though today. I'm sure that he just wanted to try and get some fun mons. To be honest, I know Aimel loves using like random stuff and making it work. So yeah, again, if you like that sort of stuff, Aimel's definitely your guy to go to. Also, he's Canadian, French Canadian. So that means that he has a really good accent. So yeah, with that said, let's get right into it. Expecting Cacturn to lead if I had to guess. He leads off his ZAPDOS. Okay, also a very good lead to be honest. In terms of what I'm going to do here, I think I'm gonna go for a taunt turn 1. I believe this is my taunt Azelf. I'm pretty sure this is the no attacks one, right? Yes, it's the taunt Azelf. Okay, beautiful. So I'm gonna go for taunt. Biggest reason being is I don't want the ZAPDOS to defog whatever I do when I go down. So I want to make sure that it can't do that turn 1. So my guess is though it's going to, okay, yeah, I was going to assume it went for U-turn at discharge. However, again, I just wanted to make sure regardless that it wasn't going to, that sucks. Okay. That's fine. I still need to go for rocks though. I still really need them up. I don't really need the screens at this current team. The team really wasn't too reliant on me getting screens up to this win. Okay, well, all right. Well, this got a lot more interesting. Let's see. So I feel like I kind of need to sack Azelf. Doesn't really provide me much besides rocks, and I couldn't even get them up. I could have maybe went into Garchomp to be fair, but this is fine. Let's see. So ZAPDOS, Salamence, Slowbro, Cacturn. I gotta get better about writing down teams up front. I forget the last 2 months, so hopefully Aimel will send one of them out. I'm pretty sure the other 4 were ZAPDOS, Salamence, Cacturn, and Slowbro. But we'll see. We'll see. My guess is though is that Aimel would probably, okay, so he does bring the Cacturn now. Good to note. Okay, I think that my lead here, my play here is going to go into Heatran. Actually, it's going to go into Infernape. Because Infernape realistically just gets a very free U-turn at this point. There's nothing Cacturn really wants to do. And if this is Sash, I think I'll go into Heatran on that and get up my rocks. Actually, I'll go into Skarmory on that. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go for U-turn this turn. No matter what Aimel does though, I'm not really concerned. Even if he goes into ZAPDOS, it's fine. He does go into ZAPDOS here. Okay, so this has to be static. Because there's no actually no, I think you could ability patch. I forget how the ability patch works. I forget if you can change hidden abilities with it as well. Oh my god, you have the static. Okay. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Aimel's really getting the yellow color this game. Maybe that'll be the theme of the thumbnail. Who knows? Okay. So we're gonna go into Garchomp here though. Enough messing around with ZAPDOS. This mon has been a terror all battle already, and it's been like 4 turns. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get up a Sword Stance. To be honest, really, unless if Aimel had Skarmory and I didn't mark it down, I have no reason to be concerned, in my opinion. So I'm going to click Sword Stance here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to really hope that, I'm really just going to hope that Aimel kind of just gets screwed over by that. So Slowbro does come in here. Beautiful. Garchomp, we aren't boosting items versus Slowbro with Outrage. So Outrage at +2 doesn't kill, however, it should do a KO. Earthquake will as well, though. So I think that's what I'm going to click. I think I'm going to click Earthquake into Outrage, just so that way then Salamence doesn't necessarily switch in on me next turn. Because if I was to click Dragon Claw, that would not necessarily do a lot of damage, actually. Dragon Claw does at best 52.7. Okay, this is Ice Beam Slowbro. Alright, then very good play by Aimel, of course. Outrage wasn't going to kill anyway. So we're a bit down, to say the least. This is not looking good, but I'm gonna make sure I can come back. I'm gonna make sure I can come back. Lottie is still a good win con for us, to be fair, but it is looking rough. It is looking very rough. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of what I want to do here, I think I want to start spike stacking. To be honest, I do know that obviously there's Salamence for sure, but if realistically, even if I go into Slowbro here, Aimel will switch. I want to make sure that I can at least pressure the switch from here on. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If ZAPDOS' defog, it's fine. I can force a defog turn when I go into Lottie. Or even just Infernape and click Overheat. So I think it's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to click Spikes here. No use in clicking Whirlwind either, because I'd be basically just potentially giving Slowbro more regen turns. So yeah, I will say, it's kind of funny that ZAPDOS is the thing that's really kind of fucking us over between the pairs, because we could have had Rock Step, let's say. Also the fact that ZAPDOS getting the power out in Infernape is pretty annoying, because it does hurt us for later on. So just all that sort of stuff, I will say, is definitely pretty annoying, because I did talk a lot of shit about ZAPDOS, saying that it was terrible now without Hurricane. But Static Zapdos is still doing plenty. So maybe I'll eat my words. Between the Toxic, the Hurricane, and the Heat Wave loss, though, I still do think this mod is pretty terrible. But it's proving to clearly be doing a lot against us, so who knows. In terms of what I'm going to do here, though, I think I'm going to click Magma Storm. Because at the very bare minimum, I can stop Slowbro from switching. And because of the fact that this is definitely a Fizz Def Slowbro, 100%, we are able to just go for Magma Storm to Earth Power, and that should be plenty. So I'm going to go for Magma Storm here, I think. Zapdos should also be ideally faster. Yes, it is faster. Okay, that's good to note. So now at the very least, we can actually maybe threaten that Slowbro as long as we hit our Magma Storm. Which, I'll be honest, after how this game has been going, I'm not sure if we can do that. But I'm going to hope that Karma has it out and will be looking out for us. So, Salamence comes in here. It's kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. I do still have Skarmory to switch in on this. If it's special Salamence, though, I think that might really screw us over. But Skarmory is also kind of the Pokemon I'd be saving it for, so I'm not as concerned, I guess. So, I guess the question is, do we think that Aimel will overpredict and will try and go for a Fire Blast in the chance we stay in? Because I do think that there is merit to clicking Flash Cannon here. If we can catch Aimel on the overprediction, we can take this out. And at the same time, I mean, this is really useful for a Heatran switch in, for a Zapdos switch in, but even still, I'm still risking Discharge Para. So, and I don't necessarily beat it 1v1. I think that ultimately I'm going to bank off of Aimel maybe overpredicting and take out the Salamence, because if it does go for Fire Blast, that Salamence becomes a nightmare for us. And I think that we're kind of down bad enough to where I really need to make that prediction. It goes for Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. As I said, Aimel could have very easily just done this. Aimel had no reason to really overpredict, but I kind of had to play off of that because my Skarmory also isn't exactly going to threaten this either. So with this though, I'm going to just go into Lottie here. Lottie was again another Pokemon I could not necessarily bring in here. Infernape even is still really useful for Cacturne because Cacturne in general could do a lot of damage, and also the fact that it's good late game. So I'm just going to click Psychic here, I think, is my play. Actually, yeah, I'm going to click Psychic. Because even if Slowbro comes in, I can still go into Skarmory and at least get Spikes up. So I think my play is to go for Psychic. Probopass comes in. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind Probopass either, albeit it's a bit annoying, but I can just go into Infernape. Because this is a rather passive Pokemon. And what I can do is I can go into Infernape and I can go for a U-turn on it. Because I'm not really threatened at this point by Zapdos anymore. It's done. Well, I'm threatened by it, sure, but it's done what it's done what it can do. And at this point, I think I just go and try and position myself into Lottie as much as possible. So we're pretty down bad to say the least. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna definitely need to get another game with this team, to be honest, because I feel like I definitely did not do it justice either. Goes for Volt Switch. Okay, that's fine. Does a lot of damage to us. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. We're gonna see what happens. I'm not one for not uploading games, but this is a terrible game. I almost don't want to, but I'm gonna upload it anyway. Oh god. I say, like, I like to upload all my losses because it's nice to just, you know, upload your losses and show that you can lose. But this is a terrible game. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wish you could have gotten a cleaner game, Aimel. Like, I'm sure that, obviously, like, you don't mind because you're winning, but I wish we could have just gotten a cleaner game in general. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Obviously, I mean, this does happen. It's Pokemon. These are just, it's a game of statistics at the end of the day, statistics and odds. So, at this point, we're just going to take it on the chin. I'm going to go for Spikes, because at this point, if I could just get the passive turn on Zapdos, it's something. The Salamence, so I think realistically could just beat my whole, well, no, it could never beat Lottie, unless it gets a Dragon, like 2 Dragon Dances up. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to Spike Stack. Because of the fact that we are still at full, I am not really too threatened, and I can always go for a Whirlwind if need be. So if this does set up, that's what my plan is going to be. As long as it doesn't set up, though, I'm not too concerned. And yeah, as I said, though, with the Fire Blast play, this is specifically why I wanted to not go hard into Skarmory. I don't mind taking it now, but at the very least, it's a Spike turn for me, if nothing else. So I'll definitely take that. We're just going to sack Skarmory here. There's no real reason to preserve it, because Aimel could quite literally Dragon Claw and kill me at this point. And if I went into Lottie on that, I'd be an idiot. So we quite literally see the Draco come off right here, which is even more reason to just, like, this would have killed my Lottie. So this is exactly why I didn't really want to make that play. In terms of what I want to do now, I think I'm going to definitely go into Lottie here, though. Lottie is basically my only usable Pokemon left at this point. And we're just going to try and not get 6-0'd. I think it's quite literally my plan. If we get 6-0'd, it is what it is. Like, the game will still obviously be up. It's still going to get content views. People will hopefully have still learned something at least. So, it is still something. But holy shit. Okay. So, at this turn, what is my best play to click? I think ultimately, I need to just click this. I need to click Draco. Because if I'm just going to attack what's in front of me. Well, hold on. So Salamence is -2. Actually, I don't even need to make that play. So, even if this is like a bulky Salamence, Psychic should still do a good amount, realistically. And Draco, because it's -2, will not actually kill us. It would need to crit us to kill us. And if it crits us, I mean, the game was clearly against us at that point. It's already been, but it would be only more so. But Champ comes in. Okay, beautiful. Glad that I clicked Psychic, and glad that it was not a 6-0. Oh my god. I will take that. I will definitely take that. Okay. So Psychic's gonna go off. This Machamp is at least gone. That's one Pokemon down. I can sleep well tonight, knowing that. We will take that. Okay, so, if nothing else, I mean, Zapdos is a good thumbnail one. I could throw Zapdos in the thumbnail. We'll take that. Alright, so my guess is that Cacturin's probably gonna double here. I think I almost want to just click Psychic again, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the Aimel could just, well, no, Aimel doesn't even need to make the sack. I'm gonna go in Infernape. Because I was going to say that Aimel could totally just double on us and try and capitalize, go into Salamence, and try and claim a kill on Infernape. But, I mean, either way, I'm losing a Pokemon here. So do I really need to make that play? And I think the answer is definitely no. Giga Drain? Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to click U-turn here. Try and at least position another kill with Lottie. I cannot get 2 more, but I'm going to try and at least position 1 more. Okay, beautiful. So even if it's Sash, it can't get that back. Oh, wait, leftovers. Oh, wait, no, it's leftovers. Okay, so then it's not Sash. Alright, I don't know why I was so scared there. Yeah, I'm just going to do a U-turn. Realistically, as long as I don't get full parried, I'm in a good position. So I can maybe at least try and get 2 more kills, if nothing else, this game. So I'm going to click U-turn. My guess is the Salamence is going to come in, if not Zapdos. Slowbro comes in, actually. Okay. So we know the last 5 Pokemon. I think it's in my best interest to just click Thunderbolt here, to be honest. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt. I'm not even going to... Well, actually... Yeah, I'm going to click Thunderbolt. Okay. So, I think I've actually decided I'm going to click Draco. Because by clicking Draco Meteor, I'm going to take out whatever comes in besides... Actually, hold on. So, Aimel could preserve and go Probopass. How much do I actually do with Thunderbolt versus Probopass? Thunderbolt... Scarf could actually take it out at this point. Well, no. Never mind. Too high level. Okay. So, Thunderbolt doesn't do much more, but it does more damage. And I can fish for power, if nothing else. So I'm going to go for Thunderbolt, and I'm going to go for my win con here. Slowbro is gone. Beautiful. It's a 4-0 now. Even more diff, I can sleep for an extra hour tonight. With the last Pokemon left, my play, no matter what, should be to sack Infernape and then go for Draco. And then Aimel will inevitably beat me by lowering my special defense. But that's kind of what I need to do. So what I think actually, hold on. So probably Cacturn. How much does this take from Thunderbolt? I'm assuming it's not much. Yeah, it's jack shit. Okay. So Giga Drain wouldn't do much back either, but I kind of need to just let Aimel go for it. I will say Aimel definitely caught me with his team for sure. It was mostly the Zapdos. The Zapdos was just so fucking annoying. To be fair, I could have probably played a bit cleaner around it, like maybe just hard out with Infernape, but... Oh, okay. So, Aimel went for Sucker Punch there. So, maybe I can get Aimel to switch? Because I haven't revealed many of my moves. I've only revealed U-turn here. So I could just click Close Combat here. And, yeah, I could just click... Well, I would click Overheat if anything. I'm just going to click Overheat. And then... If Aimel switches, he switches. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't exactly have a reason to preserve this Pokemon, though. He clicks Sucker Punch. Okay, yeah, so he's just going to take me out. Perfectly fine. There's only so much I could do there anyway. Crit, I'm certain that did not matter at this point. I would be genuinely shocked if that did. Even if it did matter, Aimel still, like, has the game at this point. Yeah, and I just checked the calcs regardless. So, Aimel, quite literally, even if he was modest, had the guarantee kill there. Because we only had 23 HP left and Sucker Punch at 26. So, Aimel, like, guaranteed killed us there. So, that's not even a matter of the crit mattering at that point. It's just salt in the wound, I guess. But we're just going to click Draco here. And as I said, I'm just going to try and get whatever kill I can at this point. This is clearly Water Absorb, so I can't even go for Surf. Actually... No, yeah, I'm going to click Draco. I want to at least claim the kill on Cacturn, if nothing else, because it will probably just Sucker Punch. And who knows, maybe I can crit through everything. So we've at least ideally killed the Cacturn at this point. So I'll take a 3-0. For how hacksy this game was, a 3-0. Oh, this lived anyway. Alright, well, then that's just game. It's a 4-0. Okay, well, good game to Aimel. As I said, for how hacksy it was, I'll take a 4-0. I genuinely thought for a few turns I was going to get 6-0'd, but Aimel luckily threw me diff where he probably ultimately did not need to throw me diff. So, again, shoutouts to Aimel. Amel's definitely a better battler than I am anyway, so I don't even necessarily think I could have beaten Aimel in a clean game. But to be fair, the hacks was so full and so plentiful and so varied, and it was so early on too, that it was just too early to call who would have won. But I do think that Aimel could have obviously still won anyway, with or without hacks. I don't really think that's even up for discussion, but hopefully you guys did find this entertaining at least. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's battle. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.